India-Japan Annual Summit begins in New Delhi. PMs of both the countries reviewing bilateral cooperation. Centre's biggest achievement is to curb terrorism since abrogation of Article 370, says Union Home Minister on CRPF's Raising Day. Budget session of Nagaland Legislative Assembly commences, becomes first in the country to have e-Vidat application. Holi festivity grips the country, northeastern states join the celebrations. And in ICC Women's World Cup Cricket, Australia beats India by 6 wickets. A very good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Sukanya Bharadwaj bringing you the stories in detail. The 14th India-Japan Annual Summit is currently underway in New Delhi. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida are reviewing the bilateral cooperation in diverse areas. They will also exchange views on regional and global issues of mutual interest so as to advance the partnership of peace, stability and prosperity in the Indo-Pacific region and beyond. Several agreements are scheduled to be signed after the summit. This is Kishida's first visit to India since he took charge of the office last year. The 14th India Annual Summit will be the first meeting of Modi and Kishida. Kishida arrived in New Delhi this afternoon on a 2-day visit. Vice President Venkaiah Naidu has said that with social and other tensions increasing in the strife-torn world, peace is the most essential prerequisite for humanity's progress, and the foundation of the South Asian Institute of Peace and Reconciliation shows a ray of hope. Naidu was addressing a gathering on the inaugural function of the South Asian Institute of Peace and Reconciliation in Dev Sanskrit University in Haridwar today. He said that India is a land of peace, and that is the simple cardinal principle for everyone to remember is one cannot pay attention if there is tension. It is true for everyone, be it an individual or society at large. Addressing the gathering, Naidu extols the virtues of mother language. Union Home Minister Amit Shah has said that decisive control over terrorism has been the biggest achievement of the central government for the first time since the abrogation of Article 370. Addressing 83rd Raising Day function of the CRPF in Jammu, the Union Home Minister said the J&K government has successfully managed to ensure over 33,000 crore rupee investment even as democracy has been taken to the grassroots level in the Union territory. Shah further said today democracy is flourishing across J&K as we have a sarpanch and panch in every village. Besides, national highways are being upgraded and all modern means are being employed to uplift J&K with record achievements being made in every segment.
कश्मीर के अंदर पाक प्रेरित आतंकवादियों का सामना करना हो, चाहे उत्तर पूर्व के अंदर अशांति फैलाने वाले ग्रुपों को समाप्त कर शांति को बहाल करना हो, ये तीनों क्षेत्र में सीआरपीएफ ने बहुत सराहनीय भूमिका निभाई और मैं विश्वास के साथ कह सकता हूं, जिस प्रकार से मोदी जी के प्रधानमंत्री बनने के बाद कश्मीर, माओवादी क्षेत्र और उत्तर पूर्व में जिस दृढ़ता के साथ सीआरपीएफ ने काम शुरू किया है, मुझे विश्वास है कि कुछ ही सालों के अंदर ये तीनों क्षेत्र के अंदर शायद सीआरपीएफ को बहाल करने की जरूरत ही न हो, चिर शांति का एक साम्राज्य तीनों क्षेत्र में हम बना पाएंगे।
Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal today said that open network for digital commerce would democratize e-commerce and will protect small businesses by granting them equal opportunity. Addressing the 5th edition of the Entrepreneurship Summit, the minister said that laboratories, mentorship, incubators and funding are the 4 essential elements for a healthy startup ecosystem. The minister applauded BITS Pilani as it has carved the niche in the world of innovation. Goyal appreciated the flexible academic structure of BITS that aided innovation during the college years of the students and said that it resonated in large measure with the new education policy that the government has introduced after extensive consultations.
Flexible academic structure that you have built up resonates in large measure with the new education policy that the government has recently announced after extensive consultations with academicians and all experts in the field of academia from different walks of life. I think many other colleges can learn from the BITS model of how to create or how to encourage job creators rather than job seekers.
Now it's time for a short break. We'll be back with more news. Till then, stay tuned.
हाय मॉम, फिर से शॉपिंग? बाबूजी, आपने इसे बिगाड़ के रखा।
लिमिट में करो तो कुछ बुरा नहीं होता है।
बिना लिमिट शॉपिंग करेगी आपके कार्ड पे। ऐड ऑन जो है।
मैंने तो कार्ड पे लिमिट सेट कर दिया। अच्छा, इसके फायदे ये हैं कि रिस्क कम हो जाता है और अगर फ्रॉड भी हुआ तो तुरंत बैंक को बोल दीजिए, नुकसान कम।
दादू!
नेक्स्ट टाइम ये पिंक ड्रेस। यू आर द लिमिट।
लिमिट तो सेट है। आरबीआई कहता है जानकार बनिए, सतर्क रहिए।
Welcome back. The week-long session of the 13th Nagaland Legislative Assembly commenced today. Governor of Nagaland, Professor Jagdish Mukhi, in his address appreciated the members of the House for coming together to form an opposition-less government to pursue for an early solution to the Naga political issue. The governor said his government, as always, has been making every endeavour as a facilitator so that all the negotiation parties are able to appreciate each other and arrive at a solution which is honourable, acceptable and inclusive. NLA Speaker Sheringay Longkumar, in a statement made on the National E-Vidhan application, said NLA is the first in the country to have reached this important milestone of operationalizing the NEVA system.
In our minds and thoughts, we are aware of the significant positive developments that have been placed in past few years. My government
Yeosong is a festival celebrated in Manipur for 5 days in spring, starting on the full moon day in the month of Lamba, which generally falls in March. It considered as the most important festival in Manipur. Yeosong is an indigenous tradition of Métis. The Yeosong May Thaba ceremony marks the beginning of Holi in Manipur. On the occasion of the Yeosong festival, caretaker Chief Minister of Manipur N. Viren Singh called on by some of differently abled females to seek the customary Yeosong donation at his residence. In a tweet, Singh said he was happy to have made a small donation and shared some beautiful moment with them. In Tripura, Holi festivity gripped the state. Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb, in a series of tweets, thanked people from different walks of life for smooth celebration of the festival of colour. Deb said it is the beauty of the state that all the communities come together to celebrate any festival. Extending holy greetings to families of Tripura State Rifles personnel, Deb in a tweet said people of the state enjoy festivals at home because of TSR Jawans who celebrate most of their festivals away from their families at their duty camps. In Assam, Borpeta town wore a colourful look today on the occasion of the Holi festival at Borpeta Khotra. Borpeta Khotra, established by great Vaishnavite saint Sri Sri Madhav Dev, turns into a riot of colours during the festival with Holi Geet reverberating in the air. Today was the last day of the 4-day-long Dol Utsav at the Khotra, and the main attraction of this day was playing Phakwa. Thousands of devotees gathered around the Khotra to play Phakwa since morning. The Dol Utsav was observed for 4 days this year. In ICC Women's ODI World Cup, Australia beat India by 6 wickets in a nail-biting batting finish at Eden Park in Auckland of New Zealand. Set to score 278 runs for victory in the stipulated 50 overs, Australia women reached the target in the last over, scoring 280 for 4. Meg Lanning was the top scorer for Australia with 97 runs off 107 balls. For India, Pooja Vastrakar claimed 2 wickets. Earlier put into bat, India were 277 per 7 in the stipulated 50 overs. Captain Mithali Raj was the top scorer with 68 runs, while Yashtika Bhatia scored 59 and vice-captain Harmanpreet Kaur made 57 not out. The Australia women had opted to bowl first after winning the toss. PHA Minister Ranington Lyngdoh Tongkhar informed that the government is on the job for full water connectivity in all the villages. He said that the PHA department is working to get water from reliable sources to give supply to the villages in the state. In the state, more than 1,200 villages were provided with water supply in the past few years.
Struggling to get water from the reliable sources to their villages, whereas they are facing also some problem here and there. So I agree that there's nothing easy, so easy to get water to villages, but the government is still working hard, and we have almost 1,200 villages plus, more than 1.
Minister in charge of Public Works and Building Department Dasakhyadba Lamre said that the department would soon meet Chief Minister Conrad Sangma to discuss institutionalizing odd-even rule to solve traffic issues in the city. The government has already initiated some steps to ease traffic congestion in the city, like shifting offices from the city to New Shillong area. He added that the government is working on various strategies that can be implemented to reduce traffic snarls. The state government had implemented the odd-even rule in the city to ease the traffic and for crowd control during the second and third wave of the COVID pandemic.
The offices to New Shillong, to be specific about it, it will ease it, yes. We'll be holding meetings again, I think, after our session, maybe next week by Monday or Tuesday with the Honorable Chief Minister to review it. And if at all it's feasible, then we have no choice but to implement it again, just to control the traffic.
To end the news, the main points once again. 14th India-Japan Annual Summit begins in New Delhi. PMs of both the countries reviewing bilateral cooperation. Centre's biggest achievement is to curb terrorism since abrogation of Article 370, says Union Home Minister on CRPF's Raising Day. Budget session of Nagaland Legislative Assembly commences, becomes first in the country to have national e-Vidhan application. Holi festivity grips the country, northeastern states join the celebrations. And in ICC Women's World Cup Cricket, Australia beats India by 6 wickets. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Wishing all our viewers a very happy Holi. Thank you so much for tuning in.